Yes, Lumin Slay.
Don't forget, safety first!
Wait, what?
Hey, you there! You better play nice with her or Paimon will make you regret it!
Oh my
Too
god.
much chatter from the audience over there.
I can only use my Lumin? You serious? Oh no.
Scatter!
Oh my god. I want to see how strong is my Lumin. Wait, I just wanted to see how strong is my
A
Lumin.
swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward. When you're both ready, you may...
Let's begin. Watch out!
Go, Tighnari, go!
Where's my opponent?
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so we should be fine.
I have no idea how to play Tighnari and I'm lagging. So
Keep up.
I want to destroy this. There you go. Okay. I'm so bad at pro characters, by the way. Because I don't know which one is which one. Oh, this one.
One with the force. I hear everything. Keep up.
Come on, Tighnari.
Can't see? And shroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Cyno, where are you? It's time for you to come in, Cyno. I wish I'm finally seeing Setos and versus
Thus ends
Cyno.
the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists, please step forward.
Finally, I get to see Cyno versus Setos.
I'm ready. So am I.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding. When you're both ready, you may begin.
I am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamun, the leader of the temple. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, We chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am Cyno, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand, but our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below. Then I thought of you, Cyno. You and I both wield the same power, yet the lives we lead could not be more different. Each Ba fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can... Bring it on!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule-Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Oh my god! No!
grandfather.
Poor Setos!
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I'll miss him.
No!
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanupis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Cyno.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader, Sethos. I believe the honor should go to you. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor. I do. Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end. Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots. Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
Oh my gosh. By the way, guys, this is spoilers, and if you don't want to you have been watching the whole time until here, so let's just continue. Let's just continue.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more. That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself, times have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel. That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person. Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the Academia by force. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the Academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the Academia. With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivial details. You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the Academia. In that sense, the right of duels was just a means to an end. Thank you for everything, Cyno. As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you. But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula. The Tainarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tainarians chose to stay and put down roots in the rainforest. In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Zack?
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight. He was awful like that.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali, and arrange for an official delegation from the Academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time, and start to build some relationship. If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another better.
I will. All right. Well, bye for now, everyone.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
There is still more! There is still more! There is still more! There is still more! Oh my god! Okay, let's see, where do we have to go? The Academia. Are we going to see Al Haytham and Kaveh again? And tell them all about this that just happened? Are we going to see Al Haytham and Kaveh? Wait, where is Kale? Oh wait, Kale is reporting I don't know how to pronounce or spell it, so let's just say Kale is reporting blah blah blah. I already forgot the first act of Cyno's story quiz. This is, by the way, you guys, this is the second act, okay? This is part 2 of Cyno's story quiz. And I forgot about the part 1 of Cyno's story quiz. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's just. Okay, let's see. I got flying now. It's a happy ending. Oh, Tainari's master.
What were you thinking, gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you'd made.
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling? What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice?
Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer? A one-man suicide mission, hmm? That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're lucky that Ba Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
All right, all right. Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend him a hand. Does it mean nothing to you that I'm your colleague and former classmate?
I've got nothing more to say. What's the point of berating an old bag of bones?
What do you mean, bag of bones? I'm a flesh and blood hero who, despite his old age, saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers. Okay, look. Fine, I admit it, I was in the wrong. How can I make it up to you? What about, a month's work at the academia?
1 month? Try through.
Minori's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a wide berth.
Professor brought this on himself. Don't pay any attention to him.
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long... The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come? We can go for dinner afterwards. My treat.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Paimon's coming too! Let's go!
There is still more! There's still more chats and everything. Where's my Primo Gems? I just want my Primo Gems. Okay. Oh my gosh! My Star Glitter and my Primo Gems are the same. Oh my gosh. Okay, why am I so excited for that? Colleen! Farzan! Madam Farzan! Madam Farzan!
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
Oh, how did you know that?
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too.
No, we are not careless, please.
When you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help, you know? I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farzan.
You're right.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole.
Oh my gosh, what?
Say, Madam Farzan, I can see you're pretty upset, but, I was just wondering, remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand? Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on. Madam Farzan will show you around the old classrooms.
Oh my gosh.
Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farzan acting like some sort of official academia tour guide.
Kale! Cup.
Huh? What? What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get... Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a family tradition now.
Family tradition?
Oh, that's kind of fun.
2 people left. Let's bring them along too.
2 people left. Let's bring them on. I have no idea what are they saying. By the way, you guys, please tell me in the comments. I already forgot half of the story because I don't record. I didn't record the half of the story before, but I record some. Yeah, because I ran out of ideas, to be honest. They are still arguing. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Probably we're going to see Kaveh and Al Haytham. I think so. We need patience. Everyone needs patience anyways. Okay, finally. I bet we're going to see Kaveh and Al Haytham. See, I'm right! See, I'm so genius. I'm such a genius. Oh my gosh. Are they having a normal conversation? Is this what I see? Oh my gosh. They are not arguing. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this for real? Is this for real?
Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Al Haytham engaged in diligent studying? We're just reorganizing all the books we use.
Oh my gosh!
There's a whole mountain of them.
There's no rush. Nobody reads these books anyway. My sincere thanks to you both.
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly. And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
Cyno informs on what happened in the desert, okay.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance. That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee. But I can just order something else. Sure.
Yay! Are we going to play TCG? Right? Right? Okay. No. Why am I taking TCG? I am horrible at TCG. And I mean horrible really, really bad. So let's just not play TCG. Because I hate TCG and I don't like it. Every time an online friend or my best friend told me to play TCG with them, I wish I could decline, but I mean, they're my favorite, like not favorite. I mean, everyone's my favorite. The thing is, I hate TCG, and when anyone invites me to TCG, I wish like I could skip, and I would like I would like say excuses to them so I could not play TCG with them. Yeah. Because is there Deya? Why am I looking for Deya again? Oh wait. I want to take pictures of it. I mean, not picture of her. I'm not trying to say I want to take pictures of her. No, I want to say I want to have pictures with her. Yes, that's what I mean. Oh my gosh.
And then the traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold. Then there was Tighnari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa. Part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
included all the juicy details, the traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Paimon sometimes could be really annoying, but she could really be funny, you know, guys.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's very dignified of you, Cyno. Of course, being dignified comes with being a true champion.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
The venue was pretty impressive too, a very ceremonial affair.
Yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
Everyone enjoys each other.
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes. So, I gotta
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at dealing with other people these days.
Aw, she's growing!
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop learning.
Yeah, true.
Is this the end? Is this the end? Don't tell me we're about to, like, invocation TCG? No, please. It's really long. Just be patient, guys. I'm in a bad Wi-Fi right now. I guess so. I don't know what to talk about, by the way, so I will say, like, silent.
That was good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done. And also, those desserts Cyno got, they were really good. Paimon definitely needs more of those in the future.
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of the day? If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil this.
Okay, I think I can guess what you're talking about. It'll definitely be a night.
Well, now Paimon's curious. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going? I just want my primo gems. That's kind of far away to be honest. Are we getting Mora? Are we getting like maybe wishes from Cyno? Like what? By the way, please ignore. That's just a guess, and I have a wild imagination, guys. A very wild one. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I could even use it at just getting Rosaria. I was pulling for Rosaria yesterday.